All right, there's a visitor center for the we're in Canyon City, the bridge, and there's a tram overlooking the Arkansas River, almost 1,000 feet up. We'll go to the other side, walk down that hill. There's a plaza over there, and you can walk back up or whatever and take the tram back or the bridge. So yeah, but yeah, so we'll risk our lives here soon. And for all you ones that like zip line, you can zip line also 1,000 feet up, 955 feet up. And there's the bridge. It's pretty cool. Gorge. Okay, we're over here to the lookout here. Alrighty, see if I can. My goal is to hold on to my phone. Whoa. Well, this isn't too bad right here. But yeah, over there's the bridge. Yeah, that's a long ways down. Very beautiful though. But yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? We'll soon get on that thing, but yeah, that's what takes you across and back, or you can walk the bridge back, whatever. Alrighty.
Come over here, so face
Oh,
we're going that direction. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're not going anywhere. Get this set up.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, it moves already.
Yeah, it does. I know.
Yeah, maybe over
You look like me.
Cool.
It was like he was over there, and like, why don't you come over here with me? And he was like, you could feel kind of get on like
Yeah.
I figure they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I'll Google the
Well, that's
statistics
why
afterward.
she kind
Yeah, don't do it before.
Yeah,
Good
right.
point. Good point.
But I see she evens it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she tells you where to go.
seated
Yeah.
your whole ride.
Don't worry, we will.
I was glad she didn't wake me because I just ate breakfast.
Yeah.
You don't mind me either. Here we go.
My parents were here in 1975.
Oh,
But
really?
you could still drive across.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Because PA is like
Yeah.
total different type of.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't even
so,
have this burger every
Isn't that
day.
fascinating?
Look at that.
Wow.
Or you walking across.
The
walking
bridge
back
might be
across
even.
it.
I am going to walk, but now I'm
I'm
wondering if
I'm gonna give it a shot.
We're gonna at least start.
But wow.
That is just crazy. It's like amazing.
Oh, word, yes.
Let's see.
The highest bridge in the United States.
That's
I think.
right. And it wasn't it in the world for a while?
Until China.
China.
Was it China?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, China had that.
They,
Yeah,
of course,
China had to
have
ruin it.
all
Of
us,
course,
you
they
know.
had.
Probably-
Can't.
Probably
And,
did.
and then they do the glass ones too to top it off. Yeah. Lily went online.
No, I didn't have it.
Oh, okay, good. You had it on pause, thank you.
Awesome.
Really?
There's restrooms up here in case you got scared enough. That was fascinating. Oh. Alrighty. Now we'll take a little stroll down here. Do a little bit of mountain or rock climbing. There we go.
Yes, sir. About 1,000 foot. Well, from here, probably about 1,400 foot. First steps are wicked.
Wow, 1,400 foot from here.
Your last, my friend.
Right up here's where the zip liners go. Catch them going down too. What fun. Oh yeah. And it's unlimited too, so you can just keep doing it if you want. All right. Zip lining, here we go. That was an older lady, yeah. Not even screaming at all, man. That's awesome. That's higher than the tram even. Woo! Amazing. Nate and Sharita and everyone who likes that stuff would love that. I'm gonna jump some prairie rabbits on the way over here maybe. Just gonna take a little stroll down to there. But yeah. Alrighty. There we go, Nate. That water jug look familiar. Get down here a little bit to see what we can see. This is where the Martha I'm going for it comes in, right?
Back.
There's 3 mountain climbers. Wait, 1, 2. There's 5 of them down there. Hopefully you can see them
Bubble wrap you?
somewhere. Yeah, no kidding. Bubble wrap.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I think that's them right in there. Wow. So yeah, you can scale that wall if you want.
Like this. See this cable going down? Where they clip every section? Yeah, it's rockland.
Whoops.
It is.
Sun's in my eyes, but yeah. You can see there's rock climbers going. But it was awesome.
I look better the higher you go.
And hey, I got my glasses on. It's sunny out here. There we go. Awesome though. Walking down to the bridge now. We got a nice hill back up if we don't go over the bridge. There, Nate, that's a good idea for our canopy at Newville. Be stationary though. That's a nice idea for people walking back up and wanting shade. Oh, freshly poured concrete. Should have laid some stone on that yet, right? Well, it's oh yeah. Sunglasses that look like concrete, but it's macadam. All right, heading down. All right, off the beaten path, do not enter. But we can go up to this gate here.
This is a lot less.
Yeah.
Not as freaky. I'm not saying that I want to go further.
Yeah, but we'll keep heading to the bridge. Going off-roading here a little bit. This little miniature cactus. Wow, it's so bright. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Number of little ones here. All right. When we go on the train ride, we'll actually go down in where we're looking down. So you will go under this bridge actually on the train ride later today.
There's one right
They're
down.
watering the grass. Look how green it is.
Down there.
I'd be dipped if I'd be watering that grass.
Hey. Seriously, it is green.
If you're wondering why I'm not at the bridge yet, because it's a longer walk than I thought. But the gondola is like 1,400 feet up, if that one guy said up there. You might have heard that. So the bridge isn't as high as the gondola, so the bridge is like 955. And the gondola was like 500 feet further. And the old cable sagged, so yeah. But we're working our way there. There's a thrill for you all you people too. It's called the Sky Coaster. Wow. They just slowly bring you up and maybe they drop you down. Oh, they do drop you down. Okay, not gonna happen either. A lot of our family would love that, though. Yeah, no kidding. You gotta be kidding me. Nice thrill, though. Royal Gorge Sky Coaster. Sorry, that's the Royal Rush Sky Coaster. It gives you a rush. Oh, not there yet. Some more sights in the way. We're right down from the Royal Rush ride, but it's a playland way over there. Whatever. But we're probably not going to go over there. But yeah, nice little pond, whatever you want to call it here. But we're getting closer. Okay, just over the hill and to the right, and we'll be there. She's coming behind me here. No falls yet today. That's good. Don't need any more of them. All right, getting closer. They drove, the lady was saying, I don't know if that was video at the time, but you could drive across this until 2013. There was a fire some years earlier, and then they made it ideally unsafe to drive 10 years ago, so now you can only walk across it. Yeah, for anyone who don't know about the fall, Rachel had a tumble at the end of the zoo day yesterday. Thankfully, it wasn't. Could have been worse, but sore shoulders, skinned up knees a little bit. But went well. But yeah, we're coming down here. Oh boy. We're gonna head to the theater here first to see what's up. She's taking the steps. I'm taking the smoothness of the trail. But yeah, right there's the bridge. There's a bridge in West Virginia that's 800 and some feet high, 855 or something. That they used to skydive off that every year. I don't know if they still do, but yeah, this is the highest bridge in the United States, or until China made one higher. Yeah, leave it up to China, screw things up. Plaza Theater. I hear music, we'll see what's up. Pilot cable, first core of the main bridge cables. Method used to splice galvanized wire. Interesting. First wrenches used during the original bridge construction. Here's a list of the employees that built the Royal Gorge Bridge. All right. Bridge deck plank. Doubles for 18 inches thick, 12 inches wide, and 3 inches thick. Yeah. It's used to hold people and cars. Used to support bridge deck from main cable. Royal Gorge Wood Stay Pipeline. Okay.
They begged you to beckon closer, pay attention. Have you ever stared at a river carving its way through jagged cliffs and thought about its history, its life? What it's leaving behind and what it's taking away? Have you ever pondered what will remain when this life is over? What memories will be created while you're here? What legacy will you leave behind? And what legacy has been left behind for you? At the turn of the century, more people came to the Royal Gorge Park than ever before. The 5,000 acres had been deeded to Canon City in 1906 by an act of Congress signed by President Theodore Roosevelt. 23 years later, An idea sparked in the mind of a Texas man. An idea that others had only dreamed of accomplishing. An idea so grand, so involved, that no one had been able to bring it to life. But Lon P. Piper was different in this way. He was the man who succeeded in building the world's highest suspension bridge. 1,260 feet across the gorge. To truly understand the full story of the Royal Gorge, we must go back to the beginning. To the...
Hey there! So I overheard you saying you're telling the story of the Royal Gorge, and I happen to know a lot about it if you were my help telling it or anything.
Uh-huh. And who are you?
I'm Howard Henry Owens, but my friends call me H2O.
H2O. Huh. Clever. Well, H2O, I was just going to talk about the Precambrian era, and,
I love the Precambrian era! Allow me!
No,
If you paid attention in science class, you may remember something about the different eras of the Earth. These eras are a geological subdivision of time. Think of them as parts of history and little bite-sized pieces.
I don't need.
If you go back to what is known as the Precambrian era, or anything before 600 million years
Oh,
ago,
goodness.
you would see that Colorado was completely covered in water.
you mean the ocean.
Absolutely. The beautiful Rocky Mountain type state was part of the ocean floor. During this time, or 1.7 billion years ago, Precambrian rock was primed by heat and pressure from the Earth's core, along with a little erosion.
The metamorphic rock found in the Royal Gorge is actually the oldest rock to be found in the state of Colorado. But let's fast forward, shall we, to what Colorado used to look like.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Great minds think alike.
Uh-huh. Sure you were. If we could just...
About 500 to 300 million years ago, during the Paleozoic era, Colorado's landscape was flat, lush coastland, like Florida.
Sort of. But the really fascinating thing is how did this flat land turn into the mountainous region it is today?
Ooh, I know. Joshua!
Joshua?
Yeah, my friend Joshua. He'll know the answer. He's a paleontologist.
Well, Howard, I know the answer. So if we could just stick...
Trust me, he knows all about this
It
stuff.
was a rhetorical question, Howard.
Come on.
Brother.
Hey, Joshua!
Oh, hey, Howard, how are you?
Can you tell us about how Colorado became the mountainous region it is today?
Sure, that's easy. So a long time ago, Colorado used to be these low-lying flatland areas. And then about 245 million years ago, a series of slow uplifts began to happen here that brought these mountains up to the high peaks we see today. And as these mountains rose up, they began to form rivers and floodplains that carried a lot of water.
Just like me.
Over time, erosion stripped away soft sedimentary layers and exposed these harder granitic rocks that became the rugged peaks of the Rocky Mountains.
Fun fact, all of this erosion happened during the Mesozoic era, or as I like to call it, the age of the dinosaurs.
That's right, and in 1877, a lot of dinosaur fossils were found north of Canon City. This started what was called the Bone Wars, where two scientists named Othniel Charles March and Edward Drinker Coe started to outcompete each other about who could excavate and name the most dinosaurs.
Wow!
This fierce competition brought paleontology to the public eye, and this is basically what kickstarted paleontology as we know it.
Whoa, that is awesome. Now tell me about the Stegosaurus. Why is he important?
Well, the Stegosaurus is definitely a Jurassic classic dinosaur, and it's not only just the Colorado State fossil, but that fossil, as well as another really intact Stegosaurus, was found right here near Canyon City. The Stegosaurus is pretty well known for having big bony plates on its back, as well as spikes on its tail. These plates and the spikes are really important because it allowed it to defend itself.
That's cool. So, Joshua, what about the formation of the Royal Gorge?
Well, as the Arkansas River formed high up in the Saguache Mountains, it began to carve its way across the Front Range of Colorado, stripping away softer sedimentary layers, and at the same time an uplift occurred! Exactly. And remember those 1.7 billion year old Precambrian rocks? Well, this uplift brought a lot of those igneous and metamorphic rocks up, and the intense pressure of the uplift fractured the rock. The Arkansas River began to flow into these fractures and start carving away at them until they became the 1,250-foot gorge right here behind me.
Wowza! Thank you, Joshua.
No problem, Howard. I'll see you later.
See you later.
H2O?
You're welcome.
Well, I don't remember thanking you, but...
Well, Joshua killed it, so you're welcome.
Alright, well, I think I'll take it back over now.
What are we talking about next?
I'm going to talk about exploration and adventure.
Ooh, I love adventure. Let's go.
I think it's best if... Alright, never mind. Years after dinosaurs roamed the earth, the Native Americans arrived. Plains tribes used the Royal Gorge region for hunting grounds during the warmer months, and a mountain tribe, the Ute Indians, used the canyon as a shelter from the wind and cold during the winter. Eventually, in 1642, Spanish missionaries made their way to explore the region, followed by fur trappers in the 1700s, and then, in the early 1800s, mountain men and explorers made the journey out west.
Like Lieutenant Zebulon Pike.
Exactly. He was the first American explorer to travel the Pikes region in 1806, when he led his second military expedition to find the headwaters of the Arkansas River. This journey took him through the Royal Gorge, in which they built a shelter as they searched the area. It was also during this time that he and his team attempted to summit the peak that is now named in honor of him.
That's right, Pikes Peak, the highest peak in Colorado Springs.
That's correct, but they never climbed Pikes Peak. They attempted the wrong peak. They actually summited Mount Rosa, which sits at 11,499 feet.
Did you know this climb is the first known successful alpine mountain summit by a European descendant in North America? Crazy, right?
Actually, I did. We should really get back on track.
Right, sorry.
Speaking of tracks, after Lieutenant Pike, other expeditions occurred to the Royal Gorge region, and eventually the area became one of possibility. In 1860, mining camps were set up in Canyon City, Leadville, and other areas around the region to uncover if the land had gold, silver, or lead. In the late 1870s, miners struck silver in Leadville, and the infamous Colorado Railroad War began.
This is where it gets good.
You've heard this?
Of course I have. My friend Lisa tells the story all the time.
Well, I think I'm perfectly capable of telling
You know what? There's a video of her telling it by the railroad tracks. Let me see your phone.
No.
Just kidding. I forgot I had my iPad. Silly me.
The Royal Gorge Railroad War started in 1878 when two railroad companies, the Denver Rio Grande, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe, were trying to build a railroad at the same time.
But they were never going to both be able to build because the gorge was too narrow.
Yes, I know. But did you know that initially the Denver and Rio Grande had gotten permission from the city of Canyon City to start surveying the area for a railroad? But they never built it. What they did do is open a door for the other company, Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway, to come in and survey in a different area of the gorge.
Yeah, let's keep watching, Lisa.
When they heard about the silver being discovered up in Leadville, then the race was on. Both companies hired gunmen to intimidate the other company from building their tracks through the gorge.
Fun fact, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway hired Matt Masterson and his gunman. Boo-boo. He's a famous gunfighter from Dodge City, Kansas.
Yes, and he and his...
So the Denver Rio Grande was awarded the rights to build
Cut him
railroads
off.
through a court decision. Santa Fe didn't want to quite give up that right yet.
Another fun fact, the sheriff of Pueblo County issued a warning to Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe to stop operating their railway But it wasn't until fighters from Denver and Rio Grande stormed through the doors of the Santa Fe Fortress in Pueblo.
Let's get them!
They scared Masterson and his men, then Santa Fe surrendered.
Go on and get it.
Sorry, I really like that part.
The Railroad War ended when both companies signed the Treaty of Boston, and Denver and Rio Grande paid Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe $1.4 million plus $400,000 interest.
Gotta love that interest.
I doubt you know what interest is.
This is so fun. What's next?
Well, this is
What is?
the bridge. We are back to where we started, to Lon P. Piper and his dream.
One suspension bridge to rule them all.
Wrong film, Howard.
Oops, sorry.
Do you know how many hours of labor it took to build this bridge?
No, but I bet Steve does.
Steve? Howard. Again, it was a rhetorical
Steve!
question.
Hey Steve, can you tell us about the construction of the bridge?
I got you, Howard. I'll take it from here.
Thanks, Steve.
So George Cole, the engineer for this bridge, designed this bridge to hold 2 million pounds. And to do that, he utilized over 1,000 tons of steel in the towers and in the steel deck. So this bridge is 1,260 feet long, with the main span being 938 feet. And the bridge was built by 88 men. Half the team was over on the south side, half was on the north side, and they worked together to build the towers first and then run the cables about 956 feet above the Arkansas River. In 1929, when this was built, this was by far the highest suspension bridge that had been built in the world. In 2001, bridges started being built higher, but the fact that for 70 years it was the highest bridge just shows you the magnitude of what George Cole was able to accomplish at such an early time in history.
Wow, that sounds very expensive. How much did this thing cost?
So at the time, the bridge cost $350,000, but today, it'd be way more than that. In our dollars, that'd be over $20 million to build a bridge like this.
Whoa, that's a lot of money. So, didn't they update the bridge in the 80s? Why was that?
So when they inspected the bridge in 1980 and saw corrosion in the cables, they decided that they needed to do something to keep the longevity of this bridge. They needed to rebuild the anchorage. And that anchorage is critical to support the bridge, so they didn't know how they were going to do it. So they brought on a specialty firm to come in and design and fix. What they did is they created a temporary support for that cable, then they drilled into the rock 55 feet to this anchor so it would support the cable. Got that guy. And then one by one they cut the cables and transfer them into these new supports.
That is so impressive.
You know, it was crazy at the time. Nobody had done it before. But the cool thing about engineering is that if you think about it enough and you have the numbers to support what you want to do, you can try anything.
Thanks, Steve.
Anytime, Howard. Anytime.
Pretty cool, huh?
Uh-huh.
The construction of the bridge brought even more life to the area. It enticed daredevils to show off in front of crowds, to do things like perform a trapeze act over the gorge. The bridge entertained individuals like President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and since 1929 has seen over 27 million visitors.
They also added really fun things.
Like the aerial tram, the longest single-span tram in the world.
Wow.
It truly became an appealing place.
I'll be right back. I want to go check out that ride. Do you think you can handle this next part alone?
Have it. I'm on court one minute and can't get any respect. What comes next is my least favorite part of the story. But like any good story, there will always be hardship. Over the span of 8 decades, Lon P. Piper's dream took flight, and the bridge became a destination location for tourists. A spark lit that idea, and unfortunately, a spark nearly destroyed that idea as well. On June 11th of 2013, a wildfire clawed its way towards the bridge from 2 miles to the west. Around midday, everyone was evacuated from the park.
7 News continues to be on fire alert for the Royal Gorge Park this morning.
The fire devoured 48 buildings and attractions and 3,200 acres of land. But miraculously, everyone survived, and the bridge remained standing.
I will never forget that day in June. I came up to work a little later than usual, and I remember driving up in my car thinking, it feels like I'm standing in a hairdryer. It did not feel normal that morning when I walked into work. And we started hearing from the rangers on the radio that there's a fire so many miles south, we'll keep an eye on it. Next thing you heard was, it jumped the gorge, you need to go, you need to go. I can't even begin to tell you how we all felt when we heard that the park had burned to the ground. We lost 90% of the park. It really hit home to me that this park was never going to be what it was. But you know the great thing about it is we had the gorge. The bridge was there. If the bridge had burned or been destroyed during the fire, there would not probably be a bridge there today. The fact that it could withstand anything, you know, it really touched our hearts. I think we were refined by fire. You know, we built a gorgeous new park. The bridge is still the same. It brings the same emotion, the same relief, the same smiles.
Revitalization occurred. The City of Canyon City, the Natural Resource Conservation Service, and the Royal Gorge Bridge and Park began helping the land rejuvenate by scattering over 28,000 pounds of native grass and wildflower seed over 900 acres via helicopter. Over 800 volunteers planted 9,000 picnic plants and juniper trees. The beginning of reconstruction occurred on January 31st, 2014, and despite less than ideal weather conditions in the beginning, the new visitor center was completed in 7 months. A new gondola and zip line went in place of the old aerial tram and glider. The park came back.
And it came back stronger than ever. You guys ready for the real forest? Yeah.
This is incredible. Girls, it's 956 feet down.
Really? Serious?
Been a while.
That's insane.
Some people won't go.
Huh?
But some people won't go.
I don't know.
What memories will be created while you're here? What history will you interact with? What history will you write?
I don't think I can do this.
If you think you can.
I can't.
If you think you can.
I can't.
So can you?
I think I can.
This story is this landscape's. It is history's story, and it is ours. So what page will you write today? Will you laugh with a loved one? Will you watch your children play? Share a meal with friends? Or conquer fears and experience beauty in a new way? Today is your moment to experience
The Royal Gorge.
exactly, Howard. The one and only Royal Gorge Bridge and Park.
All right. We went to the plaza to watch a movie, as you could have seen. It was really good, actually. Leave out the billions of years stuff, but yeah, the history of it was cool. Now we're heading up the track to the bridge. All right, we are here. Very good row. All right. Oh, the bridge is nice and Oh, this isn't bad. It's nice and wide at least. Looks like a one.
Well, she said they had to put the mirrors in. Looks like you got crazy.
All right. Now you can look over the edge here too if you want. 900 and some feet, 958 long or something. Should have super glued this phone to my hands, but we'll keep a hold of it. Yeah. Yeah, we walked from way up there. This isn't bad. There's the big old structures though. Wow. Yeah, it was a good instructional video there that we watched. Where's the highest? Huh?
You feel a little woozy though. It feels like it's moving.
Yeah. You know what? It is kind of a. There's cables attached to it. As long as these boards hold us. Oh yeah, they ain't helping at all. These tractors are coming. Oh, South Carolina that way or something?
No, it just says over.
Oh, the flag. Okay. Sure. Ah, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, so there's the Pennsylvania. Cool. Guess all the states are on here.
See the train tracks down there?
Where?
Down there.
Not really yet. I mean, he's over here.
It's down there, right in the middle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Down there's probably the train tracks. That'd be for the train we're going on, I guess. It does bounce a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty. I'm white finger gripping my phone here. But yeah, that's pretty crazy high. Oh, down there's. I'm just kind of easing my way over here. Shoosh. Yeah, there's a train down there going now. That's probably the train we're going to go on, actually. So, yeah, you can see the track. Yeah. Yeah, right down there's the train. Beautiful mountains in the background. They don't allow vehicles, but we allow tractors. Oh, there's a trolley. That's what that that's what the trolley's all about. They'll take you across the bridge if you don't want to walk on it. That's what I thought there was another way over. But yeah, what way would there be over? There is no way over except that. Yeah, it ain't bad. Now as you come over to the edge, easing over here again. Yeah, just imagine being up here and looking down. There you can see the train tracks, train, Colorado River. There's the train, Colorado River exit. So we'll be going down there in a few hours.
Kansas.
What fun it'll be.
Oh, New Mexico.
All right, heading over here. What?
I just saw somebody water rafting.
Oh, did you? Yeah, white water rafting would be. Looks like the rapids are pretty are going pretty fast down there.
You almost can see them. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going. There's massive structures I was showing you in the video room. Many of them holding us up. Thank you very much. There's There's another peak over 958 feet down.
There's some white water.
Huh?
Check out that white water stuff.
All right. Royal Gorge.
No fishing from the bridge.
And park. No fishing from the bridge.
It says it here, see it?
Established 1929. Wow. There's some serious long line casting there. Reel that fish in from 958 feet unless you got a massive net. That's wild. No fishing from the... that's what makes interesting explorations, when you see signs like that. Yeah. And the zip lining and the tram line is right over there. Here to that. But yeah, that gives you an idea of what this is like. In the middle of the bridge, Royal Gorge State Park. My glasses are on, but they will be off here soon. There we go. And hi everybody, we're surviving. This is what we want to see. Them fixing the bridge as we walk right by them. Gaps. Yeah, he's pretty brave. Oh my goodness. Fixing the railing as we lean over it. Huh? Is he attached to it? No, he's not. That's just crazy. Brave people. Whoa, that's a little bit. Holy crap. You can look right down there in that crack. Yeah. That's like straight down. That's weird. Wow. Okay, we'll just kind of like ease across that. You probably can't tell from the video on this side, but yeah, that gives you the more heebie-jeebies. It's about, yeah, like one of those bridges you can see down as you walk, and then they have like these fake cracks as you hit them. Yeah, and they fall down, gives you heart attacks. Yeah, thank you for help holding us up. Whoa, I guess those things go. Yeah. Man, them legs are 900 and some feet tall. That's crazy high. The pillars way down. All right, we're back almost across. What a thrill that was. Awesome scenery too, by the way. Well, let's hope they don't need replaced when we're walking on them.
Were replaced. Back around the middle.
These are them. Yeah, them. Everything fails, you know, at a certain time. But hopefully it's, yeah,
You know what?
we won't even go there.
Really is.
Huh?
It's because it feels like there's the walking next to the.
Oh, you're right there. There's a nice,
Like it's moving.
there's apparently a nice lookout. Maybe we'll go ahead and see that real quick. That stuff was probably in the movie, but yeah. Let's make our way up here. Good grief. Nice path. That was a little creaky sounding, but I'm sure. Yeah. Gives you the good view down in the Colorado or Arkansas River right down there. And there's the bridge. Yeah, that's not very far drop there. That's good, but
It's actually cool.
it is cool though.
Cool.
Cool?
Cool.
Oh, cruel? Oh my word. Yeah, you'd fall down, do a tumble, and then keep going down, and yeah, eventually you'd be pain free. But yeah, not cool till that happens. Alrighty, we'll be seeing. We might do the tram again, the gondola, Zola, whatever it's called, and then we'll head to the train. It's pretty warm out with bright sun, as you can see. We're heading to our friend, the bench. Yeah, for a little bit. This gives you a little view of all the wires. They go up and form into a whole cluster of wires. Yeah. And maybe that's what goes 55 feet into the rock. What they were talking about when they were drilling or something for the anchors.
You can see the cracks and slats.
Oh yeah, those cracks and slats are a whole different story there. Wow. Yeah, here's this sign over here. This is part of the original cable anchor. 2,100 wires, which wire around steel pipe and set in solid granite. Yeah. Pretty sure that's where we're drilled in 55 feet, like I said, like the movies. So yeah. Yeah, these are pretty, that's pretty tough stuff. It has to be. If this is a movie, this is when the old starter wires will start to go ping, 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 down to your last one, and it almost fraying, and then Superman comes and saves the day, you know. I got out of breath, but here it is. I realized when we were sitting down, I left my wallet at the movie place that we were at, but yeah, that was the fastest trip over that bridge I took today. So yeah. Yeah, it was a relief when it was still there. But yeah, there's another cool lookout. So yeah, let me zoom in. There we go. There's the Arkansas River and the train tracks we're going to be going on right by the river there and under the bridge. I got out of breath a little bit there. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you later at the train ride. As much as I do, we will not be doing that probably unless I get. But yeah, it's pretty much just a suspended feeling above, however high that is. But yeah. Wow. We're catching our breath again, but you can see what I did. I promise I'll get it though.